greetings. Yeah, so every time I start a stream, it kicks itself off. It wants to end it, and refresh it. Then I can get into it, figure that out. So I don't know if it's a YouTube thing or what's happening there. So, all right, greetings. Thanks for joining us a little bit earlier than usual. It's Dream Realities, and I was asked to look into Astral Illuminati energies, the controllers of Earth. Well, I put the protectors of Earth because it sounds a little bit better, but or the masterminds. I didn't really have a word for it, but so I'm gonna go deeper into that. We're taking kind of different versions of that. So, all right, let's get rolling here. Give me an update real quick. Hopefully everything is working. This is Avatar.com. Hopefully I have it set up right. Okay. Private sessions, scheduler. We're on channel. Googling analysts the channel by phone. Questions. I'm still on like the 25th, I think, for some people. Same situation here. There are channels and heroes that do recommend. Social network, comic, and dating site. Alright. For support. Okay. Here we go. Alright, Dream Realities. Well, we'll just go into that and see what the universe has to say. And we'll go into Illuminati energies or controllers of Earth. Let's see what. Oh, that's weird. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Blessings. Greetings to you. We are the Arcturians. Blessings. Yes, your dreams. Yes, it is of. You are multi-reality beings, multi-dimensional beings. Reason why some of you cannot remember your dreams because you just shut that door because there's too much to be seen in this realm. It's like a mental door. Now, when you need to release something, yes, a unicorn might show up, a robot might show up, or a whole another reality will show up. Those of you that can remember your dreams, yes, you're bringing that energy into the earth. So it's like you're seeding the earth with different codes and complex, geometries and things like that. You're shifting the earth's consciousness. Now those that aren't remembering their dreams, some of them, not all of them, some of them are going much deeper into a realm that is, they won't be able to function in this reality. Not all of them are like this. Some are just closed off for various reasons. Some just don't want to see it. So you are, yes, bringing in a new vibration into the earth. It's like bringing in a new soil for the earth to grow. And new timelines as you're experiencing now. The dream worlds that you're connecting. I mean, this reality is a dream. Depending on what, for you it's real, yes, of course, but other astral beings see this as a dream world. So it's one that they can somewhat manipulate or also encourage into a new positive vibration. So it is a place where you realize also your name is your signature, and it can be put into numbers and symbols, of course. In astral, many beings just work with symbols. They don't work with any type of name symbolism as you do. Letters. They just use symbol energies. So while you are here on this planet, many of you, yes, are from Egyptian time periods also. So you're bringing that energy into this earth to heal a lot of timelines that have been causing difficulties on your world. So many of you saw the mistakes of the past. You're here to heal it. That's why you connect to certain people also. To either shut down that timeline or to heal it, depending. Sometimes you're there to bring in a change for somebody, for both of you. But yes, those that have caused difficulties in the past are most likely here in your current reality. That's why some of you have hard relationships and things like that, to actually heal a lot of these situations and turn it to a different direction. Yes, it is much more. It goes. Yes, your pharaohs are also very connected to your government system currently. Most of them are reincarnated. It doesn't mean the pharaohs itself, but the workers that worked for the pharaohs, those that were, their staff, their people under them, basically. There's a word for it, but we're not receiving it. Their cabinet, as you would call it today. A lot of them are empowered at this moment. So the dream worlds, yes, is two different worlds together. Yours and parallel realities. Or dozens of different realities, of course. And you realize also, you're not always remembering, but there is an item or a person that's there that sticks with you as you awaken. Normally that item or person brought you to that dream to begin with. A message from them to you. So, we'll leave you with that. We have other beings here to go into detail on other matters. Blessings. Greetings to you. Greetings here. We were called here, I believe. We are, yes, we are the ones that are, we don't call us elites or puppet masters. We are the ones that we share knowledge on their world, let's put it that way. From the astral realms, yes. Downloads for you to figure out who you are. And some of you go into astral to bring in more into yourselves. And some even actually become leaders on this planet. We're never intended to do so. Yes, we are the controllers of your earth, you could say. Some of us are protectors. Of course, this is our investment. Realize also we come from another planet. A planet that is weak. Yours is not necessarily weak, but we take weaker worlds and use that knowledge to contain yours. For you to realize a lot of elite energy is actually there to help you find your way. Some might not see it that way. Even some of us could be even angels. You have angels controlling your planet or running it, however, what kind of words you want to use. It's not always what it seems. It's not as simple, not as cut dry. It is complicated. Well, not to us, but maybe to you. Meaning that our purpose here is to help you learn your lessons. Not to have the same faults. To give the world back to you, yes. But once you learn how to drive the car first. Many are having difficulties doing that. Many are here not to have any responsibility. We understand that. The cutthroat energies from other realities, meaning reptilian energies, realize that's just a facade, meaning there's other beings that do cause much more direct approach on your planet. Yes, some of them are teachers, but even the students are teaching the teachers. Because some of them used to be gods in other realities. Why you are here is why many of you are here, yes, to rewrite his, well, to bring a different vibration to the earth. To connect it back to, yes, to your star friends. Your money, your financial systems are from another planet, coded and brought to, yes, used as sticks at one time and coins. And a lot of that, it has human DNA on it, meaning it just has the vibration of humanity on it, you could say, as it's created through your Earth. A lot of the elements on your planet are not from your planet. Much of it is, but you can take soil from here, take it somewhere else, and bring it here and it turns into something else. Even the human wasn't necessarily supposed to be born here, brought here. You can say it was like a mistake, depending on who you're talking to. Easiest to control. It's not just that you can have the the human can carry all its DNA. It goes much deeper than that. It's a message to the rest of the universe that humanity does have a purpose, as many beings feel it does not, in this form. That it can be, yes, just as powerful as any other being. Anunnaki, whatever it might be, insects. Because many insectoids feel like they're more powerful than any being in the universe. So humans are showing that they can be at the same level or higher. There's not a race or anything, but just showing that you have a great potential and connecting with it. And the other potential is to bring alien life into this world, to connect with them, and not be afraid of it. Yes, your Earth is allowing, yes, it's being prepared for alien visitation. Doesn't mean the elites of the world are leaving. No. Well, we're assisting bringing it in. As the infrastructures of the ideas of your old past, yes, fly away. It is being discontinued. So yes, alien life will be on your surface over time, yes. There's no other way, yes, there's no other, because you have a whole nother generation to go into now of understanding your spiritual potential. It's much more to it than that. Now, religion still will exist here. They'll be shifted, but they'll still have their form. You're not going to get rid of that anytime soon, or anything for that matter. You're just changing things, moving things around. That's all. Some might not agree with that. We understand. Some have their belief systems are cemented into those belief systems. We're not here to remove that. Realize also the elite energies here are, you say, allowing more alien energies to incarnate here. And when you hear about who gave the call for more aliens to be here, is from your elite alien connections, the Illuminati, basically. Who do you think made the call? But there's several calls before the call. The world is being prepped. Prepped for a transformation. You say the atomic bomb in World War II was just the end of an era. Maybe not the best example of that. As you are clearing out old vibrations here, you will understand more why things are occurring the way they are. Many are not ready to hear it for various reasons, but this world has life cycles. It just does. There's life, and then there's death. And humanity is not really understanding. Eventually, death will be ended here. You don't have that anymore. You'll walk out of your body and leave the earth, yes. But not yet. It doesn't understand death because it's a grounding energy. Those that are understanding death is grounding the earth's vibrations. For higher dimensional energies to come in. They've been doing it all the time. As some of you are very rebellious to the human ways. That shows your spiritual self. Some spiritual beings, yes, are incarnate. Jesus himself, I realize many call him Palladian Jesus, which he does have connections to that and Yael, but he's a spirit being. Incarnated. It has not been incarnated for quite some time, actually. Now, some might disagree with that. But yeah, this is a controversial one, of course. But why do you think he has this power? Came from spirit for one specific reason. He was prepped for it, prepared for it, and accomplished his mission. So you understand life and death much easier, as that has been lost in the mix. Once you make peace with it, it happens less frequently. People are scared to die, so the fear lays in. Once you're not afraid of that anymore, it heals, and you have less of it. You still have souls leaving the earth, of course, coming and going. It becomes much easier. Pregnancies become easier too. All in due time. That's all we have at this time. Blessings. Greetings to you from the 25th dimension. Greetings. We are, yes, in spirit, but we are of an alien nature. Greetings, your human race. We are not human. We are more of a flower energy, a blossoming vibration. Yes, your earth is not just finding a cycle. Yes, it is. Well, the human, yes, is growing up more internally. The human decided the way the world is today, as many of you realize that. It hit a certain amount of growth where it was ready to go through what you're going through right now. Yes, it hit a certain maturity level. That's why events happening on your world. That's why World War One happened. It incarnated to a certain degree, learned the lessons that it was necessary to bring in the next lesson, just like you do in school. You have 8th grade school teachings, and you go to 9th, and you have a little bit harder or different. Same situation here. Humanity just grows to a certain level where it brings in a new challenge. You do it individually, but now you're doing it collectively once again. So you have calm before the storm, yes. So it is collective nature. So those that want to see the future, where is humanity's maturity going? Some of you can see it, not everybody can see it, of course. As their earth thins out. The density, or the denseness, is on its way to thinning. Not instantly, but some of you might feel like you are a balloon. And ready to just fly. Some of you feel like high as a kite. Yes, because more of the higher vibrations are coming in through you and the earth. Humans are like mountains too. You can open up portals and dimensions, things like that. You're going to connect with more of that over time. And your Garth will become easier to connect to also. Not to say that we're not offering all this like, here's a buffet, everything's going to happen instantly. But believe many of you understand these questions become easier to solve. As many here are Garthian beings. Some of them are teachers, so a lot of them, yes, are carpenters, are builders that connect with nature, to connect the elements, to make life easier for you. Of course, your alien beings are the ones that bring the technologies, your phones, your TVs. Some just like to control society, so they make a big screen TV and control as much people as they can in one single room. But also you can use it as a healing device too. Many TVs will be reversed, and you send that energy back. It'll be basically like a crystal energies, being like giant crystals into your homes instead. Once the homes are refurbished, which many will be over time. Or, you have another word for it, terraformed? Terraforming Earth. Well, first humanity has to pass this test into the 4th dimension first. and you can terraform whatever you want. Until then, now, yeah, realize much of your humans aren't going to be willing to accept any of this. But you need the humans that don't accept it, but because it encourages many of the light to bring in more light. Not to say that humans aren't believing in this are negative, no. They just have a different perspective. They're connected to other solid Earths also. Physical realms. They just like their physicality. They just like the physical world. And you talk about the spiritual world, it's like, I don't think so. I want a table. I want this physicality. None of this spiritual mumbo jumbo. And it's true. Some of you have dealt with it. Yes, most of your castles and your cathedrals, your church cathedrals, yes, of course, are portal energies into the astral realm. Yeah, they're gateways, gatekeepers. So we're going to open up a portal around water, but also can do it in a church. Now, where you go in that church is a whole other story. You might go somewhere nice, and you might go somewhere that's not so nice. And that's another place to shift the dimensions, too, to shift the realities, timelines. You can go into a church and feel so many souls, energies, even if it's empty. I feel like this is where timelines are made. Usually on a personal level, but still it is. That's where as many go to find their spiritual growth or to whatever it might be that they choose, but it is a sanctuary of energy shifts. That's why your elite like your churches so much, because people give away their power there. Well, they let down their guard. Doesn't mean they're being taken over. It's just that's where they see where the timelines are going. People are opening themselves up. Now we know what the future looks like, because they don't always know. Go to your local church if you want to see the future. Go there. Just scan the vibrations. Is there a pandemic coming? Because none of your elite know that. And they're a little bit in denial of that. They're not too happy about that. They don't always see the future. They see their own future, sort of. But your Earth's future, no. Because much of it comes from spirit. Yes, it's developed in astral, but no one really knows what's going to be brought here. Spirit sees it first, but nobody knows what the hell they're talking about, usually. At least in the astral realms, astral and spirit don't always talk to each other very well. So, getting a full and clearing of where the future is going, you're kind of going through World War II. Yes, in similar ways. Where is your aliens anyway? You look back at your World War II, you see Hitler, giving an alien a hug, right? Something like that. Where are they now? Now, it's for you to look around. Alien vibrations are here, but where are they hiding? Well, not necessarily hiding, but they're here. They're not giving a lot of attention to themselves. And you can discover, realize as time flies, you look at the past, like all this new technology is being developed in secret. Well, that's kind of happening now. Technologies are being advanced, slowly being brought into your world. Not just yet, but it's on their way. And some of you, I believe, are picking up on that. A little sneaky way of upgrading your Earth's vibration. As new technologies, look, we're all sick and everything. We need something new. How convenient. Here's a new technology or whatever it might be. And they just slowly, gradually, quietly bring it in. Not always with much attention. That's usually how it works. Just, I don't know, sneak it in is a good word for it. And that's how your Earth slowly evolves. It's usually hidden in plain sight, but it's not always the clearest. Years from now, you can look back, now I noticed, but living it is a different story. Can you read through the lines of where change is being done? It's sometimes publicized, but people don't always put much attention to it. Such as your space race that's happening now. But there's much more to it than just that. It just hasn't been made public just yet. But it's going to. Yes, this is kind of like a riddle or a cryptic energy. Yes, where are your alien vibrations? You see, yes, governments are kind of breaking down. You hear some of that. It's not giving much light, but it's happening. And that shows a new government is on its way. Don't think there isn't another one sitting around waiting just to be known. All of a sudden, you have a new government system. Just like that. How convenient. Yes, it's hidden in plain sight. Just little details all across the planet. Can you see where things are going? It doesn't mean it's going to be a World War III or anything like that. You can call this whatever you want. A refurbishment of Earth. Once again, humans want to go to the next level. They have to challenge themselves to get there. You can't just hand it to them. You have to work for it. Some are going into the feared direction. Some of them, it's just they're comfortable there. They feel like they have all the knowledge when they really don't have any. I'm really smart, but I have common knowledge. That's low self-esteem energies there. Nobody ever knows anything, really. I mean, it takes a very strong soul to admit that. So we don't know where the future's going. We have an idea, but we don't know. That is more of a less egotistical way of going about it, and it helps it come in even clearer. Others say I know where the future is heading. Probably doesn't know what they're talking about. Well, they're used to controlling realities where, yes, they were right there. But they're not in control here now. Yes, the density of your Earth is shifting, yes. Once again, infrastructures here cannot survive. Some might think so. Think again. Yes, give yourself 10 years. What does it look like 10 years from now? Much is going to be much different. You're not 10 years there yet, but once the 10-year mark comes, it definitely, well, even before that, I believe maybe you'll see that. So, blessings to you on your incarnation vibrations.